A hectic week for traders is underway. At the ready is Michele Schneider, Chief Market Strategist at MarketGauge. Hello to you. The Fed is making a rate decision this week. We have big tech earnings coming in and a jobs report at the end of the week, along with geopolitical concerns. How are you managing your trades?
Well, it is very impressive because on top of what the things you just mentioned, we also have American troops killed in the Middle East. We have talk of hawkishness in some kind of retaliation against Iran. We have, still some inflation numbers globally that are of concern, even though here it looks like everything is just fantastic. So all these things have to stay in mind. And this is where the charts and become really, really comforting to us. And in the charts right now, we have Microsoft. We talked about Microsoft actually last week. It's now trading over 406. Apple looks like that maybe have some other pressure. Clearly, the earnings that we saw last week were very, very good for Netflix, not so good for Intel. We have government spending. We have all this stuff. So really, basically, here's what we're watching. We know NASDAQ is holding up great, and we made new highs there in SPY and in the diamonds last week. But where we still have to keep our eyes on, where we're still seeing a little bit of stress, I think is in the small caps and in the retail sector. And what they're telling us is we're okay, but we're not quite as exuberant as the rest of our indices and some of the key sectors like semiconductors. And that's where I have my eyes, is right now I want to see IWM get over 200. I want to see XRT clear 70. Then I will feel so much better.
Beyond all that you're watching, what's your trade of the day?
Well, again, in terms of an aberration with the ball's in the air, but yet the market kind of ignoring it, but not really. I'm really looking at two metals, and it's not gold, interestingly enough. It is actually silver and also copper. And so right now, the instruments that we trade, even though silver is really trying to get back over $23 an ounce, we're not looking at Buttes, we're looking at SLV. That's over 21. It still has some overhead resistance, but it's trying to base. And copper, instead of looking at the Futs and copper, if we look at COPX, it's over 36.50. It's kind of looking almost like silver, another couple of dollars from here. And I think the narrative can change if silver and copper could get going, especially if silver outperforms gold. Then I think we'll see the influence of these balls that we just talked about coming home to roost.
Thank you very much, Michele.
Thank you, Angie.
Go to businessfirstam.com for where to see our show on TV.